Ayo, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about acne because it's official that my skincare soap that has been in the works for the last year has finally been perfected. It is now live on www.acneattackskincare.com, and I could not be more stoked because bro, I've been where you've been. I thought there was no hope for me. I literally thought that I was going to be cursed with bad skin for my entire life. And do I have to put in more work than probably most of the population to keep my skin looking okay, especially while abusing anabolic steroids? Fucking right that I do. But in this video, I'm gonna go over my entire backstory, how I got the acne, how I healed the acne, and the things that I'm doing to manage the acne. So hopefully if you're in this situation, you can take something away from this, learn from this, and just know, bro, that this is not your final form. Skin is something that you have 100% control over, and I know that you're gonna be a Greek fucking god in no time with a lot of these tips. So let's get right into it and roll the intro. Now guys, growing up, I never thought that I was gonna take steroids. I never thought that I was gonna take something that would drastically affect my hormone levels. But with that said, what is done, and there's no going back. My skin was never always bad. Actually, through high school, my skin was always perfect. I was never that kid that had pimply skin through high school. I was never that kid that had pimply skin after high school. And even when I ran my first steroid cycle of 500 milligrams of test nth and 500 milligrams of EQ, I still never had any acne. My skin was beautiful, and I thought, bro, this was amazing. I was bigger, guys. I was stronger. I was leaner. I was like more cut up. After my first cycle, my skin was good. But when I came off my first steroid cycle, even though I did everything right, my skin broke out to the extreme. Here are some pictures just to kind of show you guys like where it actually went to and how extreme it actually got. Now during this time, guys, I would cry myself to sleep every single night. The one thing that I loved more than anything was going to the gym. That was my life. Like, I didn't take my first sip of alcohol until I was 21 years old. I never did any other drugs, never smoked weed, never did anything except eat, sleep, and train. And this cystic acne, guys, was so bad that I could not take a shower without the entire bathtub being covered in blood. I could not go to the gym because if I laid down on a bench press or I put any type of force in pressing, it would rupture all the acne on my chest and my back, caused me to like stop showering, stop going to the gym. All I would do was lay in bed all day. And when I would lay in bed all day, because I was there for so long, like I would toss and turn and my sheets would be covered in blood. Like I literally thought like I couldn't do anything, like no one was ever gonna love me. I couldn't go outside. I didn't want to go see my friends. I had cysts down the side of my neck, on my cheeks, and I did everything right. So I just want you guys to know, this is actually hard to talk about, but I want you guys to know that even if you do every single thing right when taking steroids, the possibility to ruin your life forever is always there. So that's something that you have to remember, because no matter how much plastic surgery, no matter what I can get done, I've accepted the fact now that I will never have perfect skin, but I'm gonna be left with these scars for the rest of my life. With no risk, there's no reward, and I'm lucky that I was able to get this under control now, but it took me almost 3 years to get this under control. So the first thing, guys, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that my soap is going to cure your fucking acne in 3 weeks and there's nothing else that I've done to help minimize my acne. I still take anabolic steroids, and I'm gonna start from the beginning. The soap is just something I've added into my routine, which we'll get into the ingredients at the end of this video, which are proven to help reduce, prevent, and help the discoloration of my skin. The first thing that I did is I did an accutane cycle, but I did not do it the correct way. I knew that you could not be on steroids and do accutane at the same time, and that was fine because I would only ever do 1 to 2 steroid cycles a year. I'm a huge believer in doing a cycle and coming off, doing a cycle and coming off, not just taking steroids for the entire year. So I came off everything for 3 months and I took Accutane. They only gave me 20 milligrams and it just wasn't enough, guys. It took away my acne a little bit, but I still was getting breakouts. I still was getting hormonal cystic acne all over my body. And me, being 19 years old, decided to compete in another bodybuilding show because I won regionals, so I wanted to do provincials. So I just pushed as hard as I could and I just went through provincials with bad skin. Luckily for me, during that time, it actually cleared up a little bit. And that was because I was able to stabilize my hormone levels again. When I'm on cycle, guys, my hormone levels don't like fluctuate. They don't go up and down because I'm very exact with my diet. I'm very exact with the injections. I'm very exact with everything. So there would be no fluctuation. So as long as I was keeping my body relatively clean, I would still get breakouts, but not nearly to the point of those first pictures. After provincials, I did well in provincials. I decided to do nationals 6 weeks after. And after nationals, guys, my face broke out like a pepperoni pizza. My back was breaking out and I had to come off steroids again. So when I came off, I started breaking out like a motherfucker again. So I said, okay, I'm going to do another Accutane cycle, but I'm going to do it correct this time. I'm going to do another 3 months, and I'm going to do 70 milligrams. And this was through a doctor, so I was getting blood work done regularly. And that took away a lot of the acne. I still think that you need to do an Accutane cycle for longer than 3 months to actually kill the acne gland, like in your pores, so the acne doesn't produce anymore. But that 3 months did a really good job of taking away the cystic acne. All I would ever get after that is like little dots around my face, little dots on my chest, and all was well. And then I knew that this was completely in my hands because these weren't massive cysts coming up anymore. These little dots that you get, this little acne is completely in your control. And that is when I decided that I needed to get on a good skincare routine. And I was looking around, guys, and all of these soaps out here are like, they're classified by the FDA as synthetic detergent. Like, that is what you're putting on your skin. These people are more concerned with having you smell nice than the actual wellness of your skin, which blew my fucking mind. So I was looking everywhere for like a non-scented bar of soap, and I found one and it was working well. I also started taking a few supplements that I highly recommend for acne, which is going to be panthetic acid. So panthetic acid actually helps reduce the buildup of oil in your pores so that it will reduce the breakouts as well. I also increased my vegetable intake so that I would get a lot more alkaline foods because, again, meat is very acidic in your body, caffeine is very acidic, so I wanted to have that balance of being in the middle of the alkaline scale. And any time that I would go on steroids, I would make sure that I would bare ass minimum inject every other day. And doing all those things mixed with this unscented bar of soap, my skin was good. Like, it wasn't great, but it was good. And I knew it could be better. So I started to get to work. I started doing research on specific products into making better soap. And that is when I found black charcoal soap. Now, black charcoal soap is amazing. It helps prevent breakouts. It helps dry out your skin. It reduces wrinkles. It reduces future breakouts. But I could never find an unscented bar of black charcoal soap. And I know they exist, but I saw one from like Sephora that was like $28. And then I saw something from like the UK and the shipping was absolutely just ridiculous. So I'm like, man. So I kept looking, and then I finally found one, guys. I thought I found the perfect bar of black charcoal soap, and they had lemon extract peels in it. So I started using this, and what I found was, because I have such sensitive, delicate skin, guys, even when I shave, I get a lot of ingrown hairs, that this bar of soap that had the lemon extract was too coarse for my skin. Even though it was exfoliating my skin and doing a good job, it was getting too much irritation, and the more I was using this bar of soap and irritating my skin, the more I was getting these little breakouts around my armpit and a little around my face. And I just knew that, like, man, there could be something better, and that is when I started formulating my own. I decided to take all the amazing attributes of black charcoal soap and made all the ingredients natural and organic. So every single thing in there comes from no bullshit synthetic detergent, synthetic labs. This is all pure ingredients. Not to mention, I removed lemon extracts. They gave me the option to put the lemon extracts in. I said, go fuck yourself. We need a smooth bar of soap, smoother than a baby's fucking bottom, because if you have sensitive skin like me, you need something smooth to be able to not irritate it day to day. And the last thing that I added, which not a lot of people have been adding, is bamboo. Now, bamboo is a very good natural skin leveler. And what I mean by that, guys, is you see all these scars. I'm left with tons of acne scars. By using this soap for like the last 6 months, I've seen a noticeable difference in the way that my acne scars are, like, they're more skin toned than purple of what they used to be. And by using this soap every single fucking day, twice a day on my back, then I put a little bit on this like girl brush, and then like I brush my face like very gently with soft bristles. I've seen a huge fucking difference on the discoloration of the acne scars to match my skin color more. And that's when I knew that I fucking hit the fucking jackpot, and I've never went back. Between doing all the supplements, changing my injection frequency, and now this bar of soap, I have limited my breakouts to almost nothing. Like you can see on my face, I barely get breakouts anymore, and I'm on cycle right now, guys. Like, I'm gonna do another video about this. I'm on a test trend Anavar, GW, and cleanse cycle right now, and I'm not breaking out like at all. Like, I never thought that I would be in this position, but I am, and I know that you guys can be too. You just can't give up, and you have to be fucking diligent. And in my honest opinion, my diet hasn't even been that good right now. We're living life in Miami. We've been drinking a little bit too much. We've been having McDonald's on the way home, and I was still able to minimize all my breakouts on cycle by doing this routine. So that's really it. I wanted to kind of keep this video kind of short. And like I said, I'm not trying to plug my brand saying that this soap is going to change your life, or this soap is going to take away all your fucking problems. And honestly, find something that works for you and stick to it. This happened to work for me, and I'm just super happy that I could possibly give you that opportunity, that it is going to work for you. But this is something that I've struggled with, and it was because I used anabolics. And they say the best business that you can come up with is find a problem, create a solution, and fucking go hard. And that's exactly what we did. And I've already got tons of amazing reviews. So we made a 200-gram bar of soap. An average bar of soap, guys, is 113 grams. So this 200-gram bar usually lasts me about 2 months, using it twice a day, and I use a lot of it. So there's a 1-pack, a 3-pack, and a 6-pack, all on acneattackskincare.com, or the first link in the description. I can't wait for you guys to try it. I can't wait for you guys to get that perfect skin you always wanted. And I can't wait to get all your fucking reviews, all your tags. And if you have any fucking questions at all, and just DM me on @acneattackskincare, and I'll try to get down to any problems that you guys have. So thank you guys so much for watching. A little bit of a different video today. I'm just so I'm so fucking passionate about skincare, as weird as that sounds, that I think it's one of the most neglected things in bodybuilding. And we sweat every day. We sweat during morning cardio. We sweat in the car. We sweat on the way home. You need to start taking care of your skin as much as you take care of these fucking gains. So it's about to start pouring fucking rain. I have this girl named Elsa coming over. She's a baddie. She's thick. She's big. Let me actually just get a picture up for her right here for you. She's apparently coming Wednesday or Thursday. So I gotta go get prepped for her. And if I never post again, it's because she killed us. So peace out, guys. And I'll see you in the next video.